Hello everyone. Now we are going to see the interface under the microprocessor. We are going to see the control word format of 8255. So you have a totally 8 control bit D0 to D7. D7 is used for either act as a BSR mode or IO mode. If your D7 is equal to 1, it acts as a IO mode or IO port, and if your D7 is equivalent to 0, act as a BSR mode. And the remaining bit, it is used for group A and group B. Group B means you have port C, lower and port B. Group A, you have port C upper and port A. So we'll start with D1. D1, it is used for port B. D0 is used for port C lower. And always remember, a single bit can be either a 0 or 1. If your D0 is 1, your port C lower will act as a input. Similarly, D0 is equivalent to 0, your port C lower will act as a output. And D1 is for port B, 1 means input, 0 means output. And your D2, it is used for mode selection for port B. Port B can work either in mode 0 or mode 1. If your D2 is 0, port B will act as a mode 0. If your D2 is 1, port B will work under the mode 1. Similarly, D3 is used for port C upper. Port C upper can act as an input or output. If your D3 is 1, port C upper will act as an input. If your D3 is 0, port C upper will act as a output. And D4, it is used for port A. 1 means act as an input, 0 means act as a output. Similarly, D6 and D5. D6 and D5, you have a 2-bit. A combination of 2-bit, it is used for your port A. Because port A can work under a 3 modes. Either it can work under a 0 mode or 1 mode or 2. So if both are 0, 0, port A will work under the mode 0. If it is 0, 1, it will act as a mode 1. And if it is 1x, port A will work under the mode 2. So this is the control word format of 8255. And also we are going to see the A1, A0 and CS. A1 and A0 is connected to the address of your processor along with your CS. CS bar is nothing but your chip select. Whenever CS is active low or it is equivalent to 0, 8255 will be selected for the operation. And next is, we are going to compare this 3 and we are going to select the ports. If all the 3 is 0, that means always your chip select should be equivalent to 0 and your A0 and A1 should be equivalent to 0. Then this will be your 8255 will work under the port A. And A1 is 0, A0 is 0 and chip select is 0 and your 8255 will work under the port B. Next is 0, 1, 0, your port C, and 0, 1, 1, and it is used for your control register. So this all the pins which we are using under your 8255. Based on this only, you are going to select the port A, port B or port C and along with your control register. If your control chip is 1, your 8255 will not be selected. Thank you.